Okay, so here is my breaker box for the house. Main service disconnect and all my breakers. Now, only a couple items over here are actually labeled as to what they do. From process of elimination, we have gone through and we have tested all the breakers in this box. Only about 2/3 of these breakers do something. There are breakers in here we can't figure out what they do. There's no outlet anywhere in the house we can find that the power goes out when we turn a breaker off. There's no light anywhere in the house we can find that goes dead when we turn the breaker off. We have tested everything from the lights in the attic to all the lights in the basement to all the exterior lights on the house, all the outlets in the basement, all the lights in the basement. I have no idea where they go. There are a few of them. This breaker right here, I have no idea what this does. We can flick this on and off and it seems to have zero effect on the house. My sub pump is powered, my furnace is powered, everything. This breaker here, the one below what is labeled as washer dryer, which washer dryer is labeled, and there's not actually an outlet for washer dryer. Instead, it is on something else. This, which is labeled as washer dryer, actually controls my sub pump, which is awesome. This breaker here, breaker 14, this breaker here, breaker 12, which is below washer dryer. This breaker doesn't appear to do anything, and this breaker doesn't appear to do anything. This breaker here, which is off, was off when we purchased the house. We've turned it on. It doesn't trip, but it also doesn't seem to power anything. Everything in the house is powered. This breaker does actually kill the outside sodium lights. This breaker works. This breaker does nothing. So we have multiple breakers in here that we can't find that do anything. This is a 100 amp panel. However, the house is only being provided with 60 amp service. I was told the house had 100 amp service. I then had an electrician come out and, I had an electrician come out and look at this to see what it would take to take me to 200 amp service, because I have a large detached garage that is sharing power feed from the house, and I wanted to supply some more power to that garage. And he informed me that I actually have a 60 amp socket. This power box was upgraded, and they cut this open up here and whatnot. Obviously, this is not the original box to the house. House was built in '57, so this would have had screw-in fuses originally. The owner of this house for the last 30 years was a licensed electrical contractor. Yeah. So let me show you some of the other nightmares that I have in my basement now.